Hey guys, in this video I'll be sharing with you top countries you can relocate to without a job offer or job sponsorship, and I'll be sharing with you full details on how to go about the visa application for those countries. So if you think this will interest you, don't go anywhere, keep watching till the end. Hello guys, if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, my name is Daniel. I currently reside in the UK and I share videos around traveling abroad. So if you're looking for a place to get first-hand information, then you're in the right place. Click on the subscribe button below to join the amazing growing family. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right in to the video. The most popular ways of moving abroad is either to get a job that will provide a job sponsorship or to go through the study route. And the sincere truth is, funding has always been one of the major challenges faced by people planning to move abroad through the study routes. And for those who want to move through the job route, it's been highly competitive and very difficult to get a job that's willing to sponsor an international applicant, except you're exceptional and you've got like exceptional skills to allow or to make the organization go through the hassle of sponsoring your visa and bringing you down to their country. Now, in this video I feel there's a need for me to share with you guys some other visa categories in some top countries that you can leverage on to move abroad without necessarily getting a job sponsorship or going through the study route. So the first country I'll be sharing with you in this video is the United Kingdom. Yes, you can actually move into the UK without a job sponsorship or a job offer, and you can also move into the UK without necessarily going through the student route, which most of us actually went through. And the sincere reality is it's a lot of money. It's a project coming to the UK to study. So the two visa categories that allow you to move into the UK without just sponsorship are the Global Talent Visa and the High Potential Individual Visa. Now, I've made a full video on those two visa categories. You might want to check out the link in the description or check out some of the videos on this YouTube channel to learn more about the Global Talent Visa and the High Potential Individual Visa. Now, the Global Talent Visa was introduced in February 2020 in order to replace the Tier 1 or the Exceptional Visa. And this Global Talent Visa is for people that are authorities in a certain field, and all they need to do is to get nominated by a governing body in the field they are authorities in, and they push out the application with the nomination letter and move to the UK without necessarily getting a job sponsorship, and they're allowed to start a business or to take up any employment as soon as they move into the UK. Why the High Potential Individual Visa basically is for people that graduated from top universities across the world. So there's like a list of the universities eligible for applying for this visa. So if you graduate from any of these top universities, you want to check out gov.uk to learn more about the list of those eligible universities. So if you graduate from these universities in the last 5 years, all you need to do is just to apply and you get the rights to live and work in the United Kingdom. Now, the second country on our list for this video is Canada. Now, Canada has given different ways of moving into the country, and they've got like a point-based system, and the most popular visa category for this particular migration is known as the Express Entry scheme. Now, this scheme allows people to move into Canada without having a job sponsorship, and they get their permanent residence immediately they're able to meet the requirement. So as I said, it's a point-based system, and this points is being calculated based on different criteria such as educational background, professional profile, your French language skills, your IELTS results, your degree, if you got a master's or a bachelor's degree, your Canadian employment documentation, and also nomination from the province you are applying to is also an added advantage or an added point when they're calculating your point. And if you're able to meet up with the points announced by the immigration body, which has been done couple of times, it's not been done for like a couple of weeks now, but it's been done from time to time, sometimes every 2 months. So if you're able to meet up with the score, you can then apply for your permanent residence. You definitely get an email after pushing out your application. It's a long process. I'm thinking of making a full video on that later on this channel. Now the next country you can move to without job sponsorship is New Zealand. Now New Zealand has got a skilled migrant category visa that allows people to move into New Zealand without job sponsorship. Now this particular our visa was stopped during COVID, but it's back now since COVID is gone. And with this visa, you're allowed to move into New Zealand for 2 years, and after 2 years, then you can apply for the residency. Now, the process of this application, you need to do like a self-assessment, which is like a points calculator, and you do like an educational assessment by New Zealand QA. Which includes your English proficiency test, your academic qualification. Then you submit an express of interest. Now, if you're able to meet up with the point required, now till 9th of November, the point required is 160 points. But from the 10th of November ends for November 2022, you need to meet up with 180 points. That shows that a lot of people are actually applying for this visa category. So you submit an EOI, which is known as the express of interest, and if you're able to meet up with the point required, you then receive an invitation to apply for ITA. Then you submit your application, and your journey to moving to New Zealand gets started. And this point is also dependent on your age, your educational background, your work experience, and all of those stuff. So that's that about New Zealand. Now, another country you can move to without necessarily having a job sponsorship is Australia. Now, Australia has got a visa category known as the skilled independent visa. Now, with this visa, you're allowed to move into Australia without necessarily getting a job sponsorship. Now, the first thing you need to do is to check out the website, the government website, to see if your occupation is part of the skilled occupation list provided by the Australian government. And the next thing is to check how many points you can collect. If you're able to get 65 points, your age, if you're less than 30, is like another advantage. You get more points, and if you've got like a master's, you get more points than someone that's got a bachelor's degree, if you know what I mean. So you calculate your points on their website. If you're able to get 65, then it shows that it's a good sign for you. And other things that adds to your points, so your marital status, your work experience, your English language proficiency, and all of those stuff. So after that, you submit an expression of interest if you're applying for this particular visa category to move to Australia. And after that, if you submit it, then you wait for invitation to apply for the visa. So if you're able to meet up with the points required, then you get like an email to apply for this. Then you get your documents ready, then you apply for your visa. Now, another country that you can move to without necessarily having a job offer is Dubai. And the good thing about Dubai is that you can apply for a visa known as the Job Exploration visa. Now, this is quite similar to the high potential individual visa in the UK. Now, with this visa, you're allowed to move into the United Kingdom if you're an authority, or you've got like you're highly skilled, you're an authority basically in a particular field. It's usually majorly for those in tech, in engineering, and science-based fields. So if you're authority in this field, then you can actually apply for this visa. And basically, if you're fresh graduate from the 500 universities in the world, you can also apply for this visa. You must have a minimum educational level of a bachelor's degree or its equivalent. So Dubai is another good place you can move to. And also Netherlands is also another country you can move to without necessarily getting a job offer. And I made a particular video on that on this channel. I want to check out the link in the description below to watch the full video on how to move to Netherlands without a job offer. So if you find this video resourceful, click on the like button. If you have any question, state in the comment section. I'll try to respond as soon as I can. And if you're coming across this channel for the first time, click on the red subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. Trust me, it will be worth your time. I've got amazing content you're going to find resourceful. So this will be the end of this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.